Welcome to another Spreadsheeters video guide. You can find written instructions for these steps on the Spreadsheeters website. In this video, we'll see how to reverse names in Excel. Excel is frequently used as a database and in many cases to store information such as names and addresses of customers. You may have a list of names where you need to reverse the order of the name. In this example, we have the first name and the last name, and I want to reverse this so that the surname is displayed first and then sort the data based on the surname. There are two ways of doing this. The first is to use the flash fill option. So I need to first establish the pattern in which I want the surname, a space, and then the first name. I can then go to the home menu under the fill options, choose flash fill. So this applies the same pattern to the rest of the data. It recognizes the pattern. I will then say yes, accept suggestions because this is right. So this method can be used when you need to perform the operation only once. But if the name changes, then again you need to repeat it. So this is more of a static method. The second way is to use a dynamic method using formulas. So let's see how to do this. For this, we'll use the mid function. The mid function extracts a piece of text or a string from another piece of text. So the first argument here is the text. The second argument is the start number, which is the position from which I want the text extracted, and then the number of characters. So here for the text, I want to duplicate this so that I can then extract the last name, the surname, and the first name together. So for the text, I will choose the name, then concatenate a comma because I want a comma and a space, and then again concatenate the name, and this will form this. What this does is duplicates the name with a comma and a space between each set. Now the starting number, I want the length of the first name. So what I will do is I will search for the first space that appears. I will search within this. If you examine this text, if I want to find the starting position as E, which is the surname, I will look for the first space. So that is why I've specified space. But then since I want the character following that, I'm going to add 1. The space will be the character which is number 5, but I want to start from 6, so I will add 1. Then the number of characters is the length of this name. So I will use the length function, which returns the length of the name. And since I have added a comma, I need to add a 1 because I wanted to include the comma as well. So the length has increased by 1. So now that this formula is created, I can press enter and I can see that the name has been reversed. In effect, what I have done is duplicated the name and then extracted the middle portion. This can then be copied down to other cells, but grab the fill handle and drag it down. So in this situation, by creating a formula, even if the name changes, here, if I put it as, change the name here, because this is dynamic as a formula, the reverse name will change as well. So this is how to reverse names in Excel. Please read the appended article for further guidance.